Alright, you guys, welcome to today's video. I first of all want to thank Nutrishop for allowing me to be here and film for you guys. We're going to get a lot of great information regarding supplements for fat loss, muscle building, overall health, and general health. And for today's video, I have Jacob here. He is one of the employees at Nutrishop. He's here pretty much throughout the week, right? Mm-hmm. Evening shifts and weekends?
Yeah, throughout the week. Yeah.
So he is going to be one of your go-to guys for any questions that you have on supplements, and we're going to actually go over a lot today, so hopefully this will kind of help you guys out. And the new year's coming up, and it's really great to have like a great insight at what you're taking and what you're looking forward to for the new year, for your goals. So let's get into it.
Yeah,
think you understand, I don't know me. Still I get along with your best friends, even better with your family. I got way too many feels, way too much emotion, I don't even know what's left. I got way too many feels, way too many feels.
Yeah guys, so yeah, I work here at Nutrishop Hesperia. I'm a certified sports nutritionist here as well. So first of all, we're going to go over overall wellness stack. So this is going to basically be for your just overall health, really no performance or anything, any benefits like that. This is like an all natural stack, something you can take, anyone can take. So first off, we start off with our powdered multivitamin, which is our nature's fuel. So this is our powdered multi. It has your daily servings of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, greens, everything in here. So this is basically like going to be your fuel. That's why it's called nature's fuel for the day. So, and it's also in a powdered form, so you actually absorb 99% of it. Capsules, when they go through the heat process, they lose a lot of their potency, so they end up going down, 10 to 15% absorption. So this is going to be your everything that you need.
It's good to know about the pill form and the powder form.
Yeah, powder, for a lot of people don't know that a lot of companies are switching over to the powdered forms now, just because you get so much more absorption that you actually can feel the vitamins working. So next is our superfoods product. So this is our vitamins, our fruits and vegetables. So 59 different fruits and vegetables in here, 15 grams of fiber, phytonutrients. There's a seaweed blend in here. This is pretty much, I mean, you can eat, of course you want to eat your vegetables and fruits throughout the day, but this is definitely a good replacement and a good add-on. I know some people really overlook the fruits and vegetables, and this is something I definitely recommend. You want to take these together, are really good together too. Even if without all this stuff, this is a wild berry and a tropical apple flavor. They taste really good together. Really recommend them together.
Which is really good post-workout to take your antioxidants as well. So like right up the post-workout.
Really good. Yeah, definitely really good. You could always throw that in your protein shake as well. In like a vanilla protein shake, gets your vitamins after and your fruits and vegetables after. Really good. Next in our health and wellness stack is our Restart. So this is a adrenal gland cleaner. So this basically, your adrenal glands sit on top of your kidneys. So the adrenal gland cleaner is what's responsible for your caffeine sensitivity, also like overall cognitive function. So you definitely want to clean those adrenal glands. They get fatigued really fast through use of stimulants. Certain foods will clog your adrenal glands. So you really want to make sure that they're open, and you get a natural energy from that. If you're feeling fatigued and run down, I really recommend this. This will kind of help you bring you back. So this is really good. This is a vitamin B complex, really good to take. It's usually in cycles. Maybe you can actually take this forever, but I recommend it in cycles. Maybe one every 3 months or so. Really good. Next up is a detox. So this is a full body detox. This is liver, gallbladder, colon, and kidney detox. So this is a full body detox. Really good for if you're going to start a new workout routine, or if you're going to start a new diet for the new year. Really recommend a detox, just because when you eat bad, everything kind of gets a little dirty and a little messed up. So definitely doing a full body detox will pretty much just wipe everything out bad, so you can start new. When you start putting that healthy foods in your body, you're getting a good absorption of those foods and not just wasting it because you have a bunch of crap clogged in there.
That's what I purchased the other day, you guys, on one of the, like 2 vlogs ago. That's what I purchased. So that's what I'll be taking before I start my new program with my new coach. So
yeah, definitely a detox is really good. We recommend those about 3 times a year, just to kind of reset everything, get everything back to normal. So this is actually a sports nutrition supplement, or BCAAs, but this can go in a health and wellness stack just because anyone can take it, even kids can take this. So BCAAs is basically like, in lamest terms, it's like a healthy Gatorade. So it's gonna help you hydrate, it's gonna help you recover without any sugar or any added sugar colors, anything like that. This is 5 grams of BCAAs per scoop. You can drink this in your water. That's a lot of people like to do in our half-gallon jugs. Like we have right here, we put just a couple scoops in there. You can drink about a gallon, 2 of these a day. 1 full BCAAs, 1 full water. That way you can sip on something other than water, because water gets boring after a while. So they come in some really great flavors: pink lemonade, blue raz, grape, raspberry, pineapple. And these also help with recovery and, like I said, the hydration. So that's really good as well. And then finally, to throw it all together, is our Beta Ball. So Beta Ball, anyone can take. It's a concentrated L-leucine using our patented HMB. So this is basically going to put your body in a state of not eating its muscle. It's called catabolism. So you want to not eat your muscle. So the work you do in the gym, if you're not eating enough, your body's going to use your muscle as a fuel source. So this is going to basically prevent that. So especially if you don't eat enough, or hard gainers, people with really fast metabolisms, this is really going to help you not catabolize your muscle and gain some really good size. But from an overall health and wellness standpoint, this is going to help you just not eat your muscle. So because even if you don't work out, or even if you do light workouts, walking, stuff like that, if you're not eating enough and eating properly, you're going to use your muscle as fuel. So if you don't want to do that, definitely take your Beta Ball, and this is going to help you not eat your muscle.
Typically, do they take that, would it be like morning or evening? Or
2 scoops, yeah. You do it throughout the day. Okay. If you're not going to do a specific, like a weight training workout, I recommend taking it twice a day. Once in the morning, and then once in the evening would be perfect. And then our Nature's Fuel Superfoods, that would be a morning blend. And then our Restart, this would be 2 caps in the morning, 2 caps at night. And then, like I said, with the BCAAs, you can take those pretty much all day.
Alright, so this is the overall health and wellness stack. We're going to move on to fat loss.
Fat loss,
okay,
yeah.
We'll do that next.
Yeah, so we're going to move on to the fat burners now. This is going to be just pretty much a big array of fat burners. So everyone's different. So certain things are going to work better for certain people. Everyone has their favorite fat burner. But if you're new to fat burners, 2 things to know. 1, most fat burners are highly caffeinated, highly stimulated. So stimulants are caffeine, synephrine, yohimbe. These are stimulants that are going to affect your energy levels, your heart rate, and the amount of your sweat. That's going to be part of it too. So if you're new to fat burners, just know that those things are going to happen when you take a fat burner. You're going to usually get energy. You're usually going to sweat a little bit more. Your metabolism is going to go up. So you're going to put you in a state of thermogenesis. So just keep that in mind. But there's also non-stimulant options. So non-stimulant is none of those things. So nothing that stimulates. So no caffeine, no synephrine, no yohimbe, anything like that. So it's just going to be increasing your thermogenesis and then your metabolism as well. And there's going to be ingredients to tell your body to use fat as energy. So the most pop burners that we do are powdered fat burners. A lot of people don't really feel comfortable with popping pills. They really just rather take a powder, and that's totally okay. So we have our 3 most popular powdered fat burners here. First would be the Thermonades. This is the least strong fat burner that we have as far as stimulant strength. It's 300 mg of caffeine, so still pretty high in caffeine, about 3 cups of coffee's worth. There's 8 grams of fiber in here. There's also a patented Clarinol CLA. The CLA is just basically a healthy fat. This helps you just use fat as energy as well. The main ingredient in these fat burners are going to be L-carnitine. So the L-carnitine is an amino acid that tells your body to use fat as energy. So along with the stimulant and with those amino acids, basically your body is just going to be using fat as energy the whole time you're working out or the whole time you're taking this. So a lot of people like to take these pre-workout as long as you don't work out toward nighttime, kind of like a pre-workout, just to get a thermogenic. So thermogenic is making you sweat, and just get a good fat burning workout. So this is our least strong as far as stimulants. One step up from that would be our Thermovex. So this would be 1 step up in stimulants and strength. So this one still has 8 grams of fiber in it, but this one has 344 mg of caffeine in here. So there's a little bit more caffeine. There's still your CLA blend. There's still everything like that. So you're still getting your thermogenic, your CLA, your fiber, and then just a little bit more caffeine in this one. And then we go to 1 step up from that, which would be Fiburn. So this is our strongest powdered fat burner we have. This is 300 mg of caffeine, but there's synephrine in here, which is basically the legal form of ephedra. So the ephedra is kind of just more of a stimulant. There's also yohimbe in here, so that's the 3 stimulants I listed. are all in this one. So this is the strongest one we have. So if you're really sensitive to caffeine, this would definitely not be the one for you. This would be for advanced stim users or people, the people who've been taking stims for a long time. There's actually 10 grams of fiber in here, so there's a little bit more fiber in here. The fiber is going to help regulate your digestion, and then also you get a little bit more of a burn from that. So this one does have the Cetifen, the Ohembi, the 300 mg of caffeine, so this would be the strongest one that we carry, like I said, for advanced stim users only. So before we get to the capsulated fat burners, I want to go over some of the non-stimulant options. So people who maybe don't want to take a stimulant or are sensitive, we have some really good non-stimulant options for you too. So first one would be LipoCore. This is pretty much a all-natural fat burner. So basically in here you're getting all your essential fatty acids in here. That's just going to help your body just use the fat as energy. When you get all your essential fats and all your fats for the day, it really helps you just use fat as energy. There's also a CLA blend in here too, so this is something pretty much anyone can take. Even if this would also go really well in our wellness stack as well, because it's all natural and it just has your fatty acids in it and the CLA. Nothing in there is going to make you stimulated or anything like that. So really good, natural, healthy option. Another non-stimulant option is our Stance Lipotropic. This is a very popular add-on to our other fat burners, but if you're sensitive, you could also take it by itself. This is also an L-carnitine based fat burner, so everything you're getting here, except the stimulant, you're getting in here. So CLA, your L-carnitine, use fat as energy. This is just going to warm you up and get you into a thermogenesis state and using fat as energy without any stimulants. So and when you add a stimulant onto these, the reason they add stimulants is because it speeds up your metabolism. So your metabolism will speed up more with the stimulated options, but the non-stim will still put your body using fat as energy. So this is one of our, this is a stimulant, this is one of our capsulated forms. So the Forza Burn is one of our most clinically, I would say, potent fat burners. It is in a capsule form, so it doesn't have the fiber as like these ones do, but it has 300 mg of caffeine per serving. It has our patented Chromax, which is chromium picolinate. This helps you regulate your sugar levels throughout the day. So a lot of people have cravings, especially during your dieting phase. A lot of people have cravings, so this helps really eliminate because it keeps your sugars level throughout the day. So you're not getting big spikes and big hills and valleys. It kind of keeps you pretty normal. There's also the Adventurazine here, which is bitter orange. That is just another stimulant, just a good fat burner. And then there's L-carnitine in here as well, just to use fat as energy. And this is one of our more popular powder capsulated fat burners. Also, this one enhances lipolysis, which is the body's main form of using fat as energy too. So it does have that claim. So really lots of science in this one. So that's pretty much all the fat burners. There is some other options like our Contour Elite Pack. So our Contour Elite Pack is our Hypercore, which is one of the strongest capsulated fat burners. So kind of like the Fiburn in the powders. This would be the Fiburn of the capsules. It would be Hypercore. So there's a quarter salt block in here. There's 350 mg of caffeine per serving. This is definitely for advanced stim users. If you've been taking fat burners for a long time, then you can take the Hypercore. I wouldn't recommend it if you haven't taken it before. But this is a really good pack just because it has the detox in it. So we did talk about the detoxin before. So this helps you clean out your system. Then you're giving your body a really good fat burner, and you're getting a nighttime fat, or basically a nighttime support as well, and that'll help you lose some fat as well. So this is just a really good pack. Increase your metabolism, increase your thermogenesis, and increase your energy levels.
And then also, in conjunction with the fat burners, would you still recommend also taking the BCAAs, right?
Yeah, you definitely want to take all your regular stuff like your BCAAs, your protein powder, your Nature's Fuel, all your wellness stuff you want to take also. So you definitely don't want to trade things out just because they all do something different, and you definitely want those all in your program. So you definitely, just because you already take Nature's Fuel, don't think you don't need to take your lipotropic, or if you take the lipotropic, don't think you don't need to take your Nature's Fuel and your BCAAs, because you need to take everything.
They kind of all work
to be most effective.
Yeah, gotcha. Great, thank you. So now we're gonna move on to muscle building, which is really, really good for people who have a hard time putting muscle on, and so he's gonna go over all of that. So we'll get into it. Welcome back. We are going to start moving into like muscle building stacks and the importance of muscle. We want to go over that first before we start. Number one, women, I want to get this out of the way. You need to build muscle. In order for your metabolism to speed up, in order for your body to burn fat, if you want to mold and shape your physique, you have to put on muscle. And so protein powders, protein in general is going to be your number one go-to in order to build that muscle. And so do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, biggest misconception, especially among females, is that you don't want to build muscle because you'll get bulky.
That won't happen. You're going to get curved.
That definitely won't happen. So building muscle is essential. Like I said, biggest misconception, especially among females, they think if they build muscle, they're going to look a certain way. The truth of the matter is, if you need to build muscle to increase your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you burn at rest. You want to increase that. You want to increase your metabolism so you can use more fat as energy. That's just the bottom line. That's just how science works. That's just how it is. So
it's not a myth. It's science.
It's not a myth. So when you take protein, there's certain muscle optimizers we recommend. You definitely want to take those. Just if you want to get the most out of your training and the most out of your fat loss, you definitely want to take those. So first we're going to start off with proteins. Obviously, like she said, protein is going to be your best friend pretty much. I always tell people that when they jump on our in-body scale, we really get everything out. I really highlight with them, protein's going to be your best friend, while you're dieting. First, for building muscle, so this is definitely for people who are, I would say, on the skinnier side or the lighter weight side. If you want to put on some size, you want to put on some muscle. Forza Grow, this is our gainer protein. Really would recommend this if you're a hard gainer, if you're trying to, if you're coming from low weight trying to put on some muscle. Really wouldn't recommend this to someone who's coming from high weight trying to come down and put on muscle, just because this is a gainer, so it's going to help you gain. So if you're already high, you don't want to go any higher. So
definitely not.
So the Forza Grow is a really popular gainer protein. 45 grams of protein, 135 grams of carbs, almost 800 calories in here. So basically,
in one scoop?
In one serving. So this is one serving. One serving is 4 scoops. So we recommend splitting it up 2 and 2, 2 in the morning, 2 late. Sometimes between meals. So the gainer protein is going to help basically fuel your body with the protein, the carbs, and the calories you need. Of course, along with your diet. So really good, fast way of gaining size quickly. Along with that, you're going to want to take post-workout, you're going to want to take an isolate. If you want to get the most, like I said, you want to get the most out of your training, you're going to want to take your Forza Grow for the gaining and your extra calories. And then post-workout, you want to take a super fast digesting isolate. So this is our Hydro Pro. This is 27 grams of protein, 3 carbs, no fat, no sugar, really clean protein. I know you can't see it, but the protein powder in here is it's like sand. It's hydrolyzed whey. So it's even one step up from whey isolate. So this is basically, like I explained it, the 91 octane of protein. This is pretty much the best protein you can get, the fastest digesting, in and out of your system really fast, so you can just repair the muscle right after working out. So you'd want to take this alongside your Forza Grow.
And remember, the faster you repair your muscle, the better you're gonna build. So the longer your muscles stay broken down and not repaired, it's gonna kind of be harder for you to gain that muscle. So protein is...
Yeah, so that's why you want to do the fast digesting isolates, hydrolyzed. That's why the wheys are so popular, just because you want to get the fastest digesting so it gets fastest into your muscle to repair it. Because like she said, the longer you wait to repair it, the less time you're going to have, your body's going to have to recover. So moving into beta ball. So we did talk about beta ball before. This is concentrated L-leucine using the patented HMB. This is also really good for gaining muscle, especially if you're eating enough. So like we said before, maybe not eating enough would be good, but if you're eating enough, it's going to be even better. So with the L-leucine, it's going to keep you in a state of not eating your muscle. So if you miss your protein window, or say you can't get to a meal at the time, this is going to save you. This is going to basically be behind you, holding you up, making sure that you don't fall behind. And even if you do hit all your meals, this is still going to help, just because sometimes it's hard to gauge accurately how much protein you need at each meal. So this is just going to keep you, it's going to be just holding you just in case you fall back, basically.
Can you take that, let's say in between meals, they can't get to a meal, because you'd always take it with just water, or just...
You could. The taste of it is a little not so pleasant, so I recommend taking an orange juice. It tastes really good in oranges. You can't even taste it. 1 scoop, that's how I take it. Just 1 scoop of some orange juice, mix it up. You can't even taste it.
Or with the superfoods.
Or with the superfoods, or with your protein. So anything, even with a protein shake, maybe with your gainer protein shake, throw it in there. You won't even taste it. I wouldn't recommend tasting it by itself just because it's not so pleasant taste by itself. Another really good muscle building supplement is glutamine. So glutamine basically is just an amino acid that helps break down lactic acid buildup in your muscles. So when you work out, you build up what's called lactic acid. It's what makes you sore. It's what makes you hurt when you're doing reps, and then you fail. The lactic acid buildup is getting too much. So it's just basically telling your muscles to stop firing. That's pretty much why you have that mechanism. So glutathione is our glutamine. So like I said, amino acid helps break down that lactic acid, so you're not as sore, and also recovery benefits. So this particular glutamine is a 5-form release glutamine. So you're usually getting kind of like the proteins. You're getting like a slow digesting, a fast digesting protein. Pretty much the same thing. 5-form glutamine. It's releasing throughout the day, so you're really getting a really good recovery out of this. This also has the sustamin in it as well. So that's the patented ingredient we have in our glutamines, so it doesn't die in your stomach acid. So a lot of glutamines that you take that are in a pure form, they're pretty much, they hit your system and you only absorb about 20% because it hits your stomach acid and it dies. So this ingredient here is what's gonna help you absorb all of it because it won't die in your stomach acid. So getting into the muscle optimizers, there's a lot of different muscle optimizers, pretty much all through different pathways, which means you can actually take all of them. But everyone works different for different people. Some work better than others. You can take them all together, so that is an option. There is a lot of them, but they're all through different pathways, so you can just find which one is right for you. So first one we'll go over is our Power ATP. This is, I'd say, one of our most popular products for muscle optimizing, muscle building, endurance, all that. I'd say this is one of our most popular. So the Power ATP uses ATP. That's why it's called Power ATP. ATP is adreno triphosphate, which is basically your cell's form of energy. That's how your cells work. So when you give your body extra ATP, it's basically your cells are on overdrive. You're getting extra energy so you can go harder, longer in the gym. And then also there's 1.5 grams of crealkaline creatine in here. Crealkaline creatine is a pH buffered creatine. So if you've taken monohydrate before, I know that's a really popular creatine to take. You notice you get some intercellular water retention, or intramuscular water retention. So this is a pH buffer, so you don't get that. So it does have that along with that as well. So it has a patented peak ATP, that's ATP in there, and then the crealkaline is basically helping you with more power, more strength, and then you can build some muscle off of that.
Also, a lot of women have the misconception that creatine is going to put weight on and you're going to add weight to the scale, and it does, in a sense, sometimes depending on the weight, the type of creatine, correct? The
type of creatine. So there's many forms of different creatine out there. Two of the most popular being creatine monohydrate, that's probably one you've heard of, and crealkaline. So those are, I'd say, the top two creatines. We have those as well. We have a creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate, most people, do associate it with water retention because there is some intermuscular water retention, and it is going to help you gain bigger size, because what creatine does is volumizes your muscle cell, so it makes your muscle cell bigger. So it basically expands it out, and it does pull water in. You have to drink a lot of water when you're taking creatine monohydrate. What's nice about crealkaline creatine is it's still doing the cell volumization, so it's still opening up those muscle cells, getting them bigger, getting them stronger, but without the water retention, so your cells don't pull the water in. So basically that's really good for women, especially who want to gain some muscle, want to gain some strength. Because there's no water retention, a lot of women also have that, bloating. Bloating's a pretty big problem. So you don't want any bloating.
Only once a month. Just
yeah. So the crealkaline creatine is going to help combat all that bloating. You're not going to have that. So next muscle optimizer is a testosterone booster. So with the testosterone boosters, normally we recommend people over 30. That's pretty much what we'll recommend testosterone boosters. If you're under 30, we really don't recommend them. You really don't need them. You have enough testosterone as it is. This is something I wouldn't recommend for women to take. This is pretty much just a male only. Like I said, over 30, you're probably good to go with this. It's going to help boost your testosterone. This particular testosterone, the 1XD, uses a patented sodium D-aspartic acid, so 3.12 grams. That's the ratio you want your testosterone to be, 3.12 grams of sodium D-aspartic acid. That's going to boost your testosterone 30 to 40%. There are studies on the sodium D-aspartic, that's why we use it, that at this ratio is going to help boost your testosterone 30 to 40% in the first 2 weeks. So anyone over 30 looking to build on some muscle, increase their metabolism, basically get that muscle back that they had, you're going to want to do a chest booster.
And again, more muscle equals better metabolism.
Yeah.
Go hand in hand.
Exactly. So our next two are going to be our Cryoalkaline and our Inject. So our Inject is a agmatine sulfate. So basically what that is a arginine. It's actually a high quality arginine. It's kind of like the HydroPro is a high quality whey isolate. This is pretty much like the same thing. It's just one step up from the arginine. It's a high quality arginine called agmatine. So the agmatine basically opens up blood vessels, helps you get better pump. That's what most people use it for, as like a pre-workout, help you get a better pump. But we like to really pair it with the Cryoalkaline creatine. So we talked about Cryoalkaline. It was in our Power ATP. Our Cryoalkaline is a no water retention pH buffer creatine. So this is going to help you gain the size and the strength. But we like to pair it with the Inject because the Inject actually opens up your blood vessels. So it actually allows for more creatine to get into your system and be absorbed. So that's really cool. It gets it throughout your bloodstream faster, so you get more absorption of it. That's like we like to pair these two together.
This is why I had him do it, because I would so stumble and be like, oh.
Yeah, the muscle optimizers, pretty much our muscle optimizers are really our favorite. We really like to talk about them just because we want you guys to gain muscle and lose fat. So the best way to do that is to take muscle optimizers, just because it's going to directly affect muscle building. So there's really no, questions about it or any ways around it. This is specifically designed to help you gain muscle. So that's what we want to help you guys reach your goals. When you guys step on the InBody scale, we want to see good numbers. I hate to see bad numbers. So whenever it's good, that always makes me happy.
Don't come in here and make him mad.
Don't make me mad. Yeah, I don't like that. So next muscle optimizer is our Aeroball. So this is actually one of my favorite muscle optimizers to recommend and to use myself. The Aeroball is a non-hormonal androgenic. So like I said, without diving too deep into this, non-hormonal, so this does not affect your hormones at all. So like the test booster is affecting your hormones, this is a non-hormonal. So this is going to basically just help you increase your androgen receptors. So the more androgen receptors you have, the more free testosterone you can absorb. So the androgen receptors just basically bind to the testosterone. So just like I said, more receptors equals more absorption of free testosterone. That's why it's a non-hormonal. There's also a pro-inflammatory acid in here called arachidonic acid. It's an omega-6 acid. It's like I said, it's pro-inflammatory. So you're actually going to be breaking down muscle 2 times as fast when you take this. So basically, when you break down muscle 2 times as fast, that means you can build it 2 times as fast as long as you're getting enough protein in your diet. So like I said, one of our really most popular, or for me, most popular muscle optimizers to recommend and for me to take myself. Really like, you get a lot of results off of the Aeroball.
And that one's okay for women to take?
This would be okay for women to take because it is a non-hormonal. So actually, you could take that. I usually will recommend this over the Aeroball though for women. It's Phosphor. I will recommend that over the Aeroball. The Phosphor is a really good muscle optimizer as well. So we talked about the Aeroball. This breaks down muscle twice as fast. The Phosphor builds muscle twice as fast. So they're really good to take into conjunction together. But for women, I really like to recommend the Phosphor. Just because a lot of women don't have a whole lot of testosterone to begin with.
Yeah.
So you'd probably benefit better from the Phosphor. Phosphor uses phosphoric acid and a vitamin D blend. So basically the phosphoric acid, like I said, without diving too deep, increases mTOR. mTOR is the primary muscle building process. You do it every time you work out, you basically activate mTOR. So this is just basically like a ×2 next to mTOR. It's just increasing it ×2. So you're building muscle twice as fast. Like I said, I recommend this better for women just because it is a non-hormonal as well. It's going to help you gain a lot of size and muscle during training, and then it's also going to increase your full body strength. So especially if you're doing, any type of HIIT workouts, any type of endurance. I know a lot of boot camps are really popular. Boot camp type workouts really increases your performance during that as well. So you're actually going to be able to go harder and longer. You're not going to feel as fatigued. It's going to help with the full body strength, and like I said, it's going on the InBody. It's going to boost your muscle. I mean, I've seen people on Phosphor boost up 3 pounds, 5 pounds of skeletal muscle, over the course of 1 or 2 bottles. So it's a very, very powerful muscle optimizer that I definitely would recommend. So that's pretty much That's pretty much all the muscle optimizers. Like I said, you definitely want to be taking your BCAAs, taking your protein, taking your glutamine. Everything has to go in conjunction, but the muscle optimizers are great add-ons to gain basically just skeletal muscle faster.
Along with supplements, I just want to add in that your nutrition and your training is going to be #1. supplements are exactly that, it's supplementation. So these are things that are going to help you with your performance, your goals. They're going to help you hit your goals. Also, I want to point out that they over here at Nutrishop, they have what is called the InBody machine, and what you do is you step on it and it tells you your lean body mass, your basal metabolic rate, how much fat pounds you have on your body. So it really gives you a really great outline at where you need to go with your goals, as far as like how many calories you should be consuming, how many calories you may want to start burning in order to lose fat, or how many you want to start increasing to build muscle. So it's a really good tool that they have here at Nutrishop. And how much is it to use that, or is it?
For the rest of the year, it's going to be free. But when we start into 2018, it's going to be $15 to use, unless you're an active customer. So if an active customer is making a supplement purchase in the last 30 days, it's going to be free for them to use. But if for the first time, it's going to be a charge of $15.
Which is still not bad. It's really good. It's just like a huge blueprint. Like, okay, where do I start? And for people who, let's say, don't have a coach, this is a really good tool for you guys to come in and use, and to kind of guide you. Like, okay, this is where I can start. And then with the help of Nutrishop guiding you as to what proper supplements you can take, I mean, it's like a win-win situation. You can't lose.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't come in and stopped in Nutrishop, yeah, the InBody scale is pretty much it's really awesome. It's a really great tool. It, like I said, tracks your skeletal muscle, it tracks your body fat percentage, how much protein you need a day. We go over all that here in store. If you guys haven't come in already, I would definitely recommend coming and checking it out. For those who've already came in, maybe watching this, you've already came in, you've already talked to me or Mike. You know how much time we spend going over the InBody and going over everything with you guys, supplements and training. We go over all of it, and we spend a lot of time with you guys. So we really just want to get a lot of information out, just kind of like this video. We want to do a lot of information here. This is very informational. Also, like I said, in store, we do the same thing. We give a lot of information out. We really recommend certain stacks, certain things to help you reach your goals. Like I said, so if you guys haven't come and checked us out, come in, check us out. No pressure, just come in, just come check out the store, see what we have. Ask some questions so we can get you guys, on the right track.
And education is key for you guys to sustaining, when you hit your goals, to sustaining those goals and not reverting back to, your old habits and your old ways. And as humans, we're going to fall off every now and then. That's a given. But when you're educated and you understand how the body works and how it processes and how it is to, what it does to your metabolism to, let's say, overeat and then starve and then not eat and try, so it goes hand in hand. So it's education is key. So thank you so much to Nutrishop for allowing me and my channel to get all this information. And they're located, if you guys are here in the high desert, they're located right off of Main Street by Pyology, Walmart, Petco, in that area. So like Jacob said, the InBody is free until the end of the year, but if not, it's only $15 to use, and it's a great tool. It's like a huge reality check. Like, oh my gosh, I need to get on it.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, like I said, if you guys haven't checked us out, definitely come in, stop in, check us out. If you're not local here to the high desert, there's Nutrishops pretty much all over the country. We're worldwide now, so over 200 stores. So if you guys want to check out our website, Nutrishop, I think it's Nutrishop USA. Nutrishop USA, you can punch in your area code and you can see a Nutrishop around your area. They're going to have all the same stuff, all the same information. With Nutrishop, we all carry our own exclusive products, so any Nutrishop you go to, it's pretty much going to have everything you see here, not just the high desert one. So if you guys want to check that out, Nutrishop USA. And then also we have our Instagram page here, High Desert, so Nutrishop HD, if you guys want to follow that. We also have a Facebook page, also Nutrishop HD, all one word, or Nutrishop Hesperia. So if you guys want to check those out, definitely go on Instagram, go on Facebook, or like I said, go on the Nutrishop USA website and kind of check us out, and you can kind of see what we're about.
Also, if you guys come in, you guys do get a discount using my name, Colleen Michelle Fit, and you get 10%. So that kind of basically takes care of the taxes. So yeah, well, I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jacob. All right, you guys, I will talk to you in a bit. Mike and I, which Mike's the owner of Nutrishop, we're gonna go work out. He's gonna put me through his chest workout. Oh my God. Okay. Alright guys, what's up? So it is the ending of the day that we recorded the supplement video, and I just want to add that supplements are there to help in you reaching your goals. Ultimately, you are in charge of being consistent with your training, your nutrition, your macros, whatever regimen you are on to either build muscle, lose fat, or gain in our health, that is up to you ultimately to stick to a plan and be consistent. If you know you purchase a supplement and the supplement is a 60-day supply and you try 10 days and you're like, it doesn't work. Well, you didn't really give it like that chance, you know? And remember, all supplements do not fit one body type. Just like the same diet plans don't always work for one person, the same supplements don't always work for one person. So, and if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome. If you guys check out my other videos, I'm a little crazy. My life's all over the place. I am an online personal trainer and macro coach. So I have my own online coaching business, and I do YouTube. Is that even a thing? I do YouTube. I am a vlogger. So I am a pretty busy woman, and through my channel, I kind of just show you like all of my struggles, my ups and downs, my accomplishments. And so welcome to my channel. Maybe you want to ask for supplements for Christmas. Maybe it's on your wish list for Christmas. So again, thank you guys so much. And again, thank you to Nutrishop. I will catch you guys in the next one.
I'm bad in love, ooh, ooh, but you can't blame me for trying. You know I'd be lying saying you're the one, ooh, ooh, that could finally fix me. Looking at my history, I'm bad in love. Got a girl with California eyes, and I thought that she could really be the one this time, but I never got the chance to make her mine because she fell in love with little thin white lines. London girl.